Good afternoon. I'm Darren Hawkins with Hawkins & Son Blacksmithing. I'm going to show you a little short video of a rough restoration we done on a Ratchet type forge. Only reason I done this restoration, we got our larger forges that we use, coal and gas, but we done this for craft shows or different things like that, just because of the mechanics and the way it operates. This forge was bought at Highway 127 yard sale in Liberty, Kentucky. That's where this was bought. The bottom was not burnt out, but I found these old forges over the years that I've fooled with that they do get thin and they will crack on you, and it's usually right in the middle of a show when they will. So I put a 1/4 inch plate in the bottom of all of them. That's kind of rough, but it was already cut. Figured this is a good place to use it without throwing it away. It's got a new twir plate on it. That was bought at the 2013 SOFA Southern Ohio Forge and Anvil Blacksmith Conference in Troy, Ohio. All the bottom part has been taken apart and cleaned, freed up. I don't know if you can see it real good here or not. The clutch action and stuff all works good. The big thing with this is your blower bearings inside here and on the other side, both originally were Babbitt. Here's an old one that I have. You can see how those shafts are tapered. Of course, this one here is shot anyway, but they're tapered, and you have to re-pour those. Or I sell these. I've had a machinist friend of mine figure out all the measurements. These are like an oil light material, and with that shaft cleaned up, they'd fit right on there, fit into your housing, and put it back together without having to pour any Babbitt. Works real well with the canvas webbing, cotton webbing type belt. Actually come from Joanne Fabric. New handle. Those oil light bearings seem to work really well. The wheel still spins after you let go of the handle. It still spins for a minute. You got a good airflow coming out. Been a nice restoration. Put some short pieces of steel on the bottom of the legs, which were wore out. I didn't want to have to hunt for that same type of steel. You gotta have close to the same thing for your shaft supports to fit back onto. And like I say, I wasn't restoring it for looks. You know, it's just a rough old farm forge that we were going to use at shows. So that's the reason for that. It still doesn't look that bad. Here's a little example of how much air it's putting out. I think it works really well. If you have any questions or would like to purchase a set of these bushings to save you from having to re-Babbitt, they work real well once you wear them in and then, you know, oil them up. Feel free to give me a call, or if you have any questions on restoring one of these things. If I can give you any information on anything I've learned, I will be glad to. I'm by far not an expert on this, but I'll be glad to help anybody if I can. Thank you and have a great day.